Okay.
You ready? All right, Brianne. Well, welcome to the Really Good Podcast. We're starting.
We've begun. Okay.
It's happening. Today we're going to be doing Brianne's idea of Color Me Mine, but we're doing it at home because they didn't have any
They wouldn't let
locations
us in the
available.
studio. Okay.
There was a lot of appointments,
It was really last
happening.
minute,
Yeah,
too.
it was a little bit. They were like,
But this is great.
yeah, I don't know where we are, how we got this, but it's cute. I like your outfit, just to
Thank you.
start, and your makeup
Thank you so much.
and your hair.
It was all glam, obviously.
It's your hair too?
Yeah, of course. I can't do any of this.
Really?
No.
I wonder what they do.
It would be nice if I
The
could.
flat iron?
Yeah. Specifically, we did a flat iron bend.
I wish I could do that to myself. I feel like on your show, is that how your hair is always?
It's more of like a big barrel.
Okay.
Like George's got those like really big, like
Really?
kind of like southerny barrel-y curls.
Okay. Is it a different person that does them? It's gorgeous. Yes. This episode of the Really Good Podcast is brought to you by Booking.com.
Yeah.
Booking.com is your go-to travel site with one of the world's biggest selections of places to stay, from luxury hotels to quirky cabins to kid-friendly vacation homes. Booking.com has the ideal summer stay for absolutely everyone, even people like me who travel with toddlers who have a very strict nap schedule. I love that Booking.com helps you find exactly what you're looking for, which in my case is a place with blackout curtains for my kids and my midday nap. If my family can find the perfect stay, truly anyone can find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com.
Yeah.
Book today on the site or in the app. This episode of the Really Good Podcast is sponsored by Vegamore. Vegamore is the leader in plant-powered, science-backed solutions for thinning hair. Their Grow Hair Serum was recently named the #1 prestige hair serum. Are you tired of dealing with shedding and thinning? Take back control of your hair with Vegamore. For a limited time, go to vegamore.com/Bobbi. That's vegamor.com/BOBBI. Code Bobbi to save 20% on your first order. vegamor.com/Bobbi. Code Bobbi.
I feel like we're at Color Me Mine.
My sister, she did. She brought it home. I have no idea. Have you used ChatGPT?
A little bit.
Once you start using it a lot, then it's hard to go back. Now I don't go to Google, I go to
Well, people love using it for work, but I don't totally know how to help it, like how to incorporate it into my work. Like I wish it could help me memorize lines, or
I bet it could.
could it?
I don't know. It does everything. I ask it for everything now. But
What did you ask it about our day coloring?
How do you paint
How do you
this? What do you do after? What type of paint do you use? Everything. You can ask it, how do we save the world from ending?
Really?
I ask it right now. I'm all afraid of the world, so I ask it everything. Ask it. It helps you.
And it doesn't make you more afraid?
No, because it gives you like, it'll be like, this is what's likely to happen. These are the different outcomes it can have. It doesn't make you scared.
And how are you feeling about the outcomes?
50-50.
Okay.
It could be good. I feel like as a mom, I'm scared all the time.
Of course.
Like when I'm at work.
Yeah.
Like, what if something happens and I'm gone? So I'm like, do I take them with me everywhere I go? And that's unhealthy.
It's so scary being a parent.
I love it, but I hate how scary it is. Should we begin?
Here we go.
Which brush are you thinking?
I like this guy. I feel like they've been
you gotta like,
yeah, right. Break
them up. They haven't been
like
used.
when you're little.
Yes, exactly.
And you don't clean them afterwards, and then you find them in a drawer like months later.
How all of my I just go through paintbrushes. Orange is a strong choice.
Yeah, okay. I'm feeling bold. What am I painting?
I don't even know if I have the colors of the rainbow here.
This is a mushroom hideout or something.
For birds, maybe.
Cute.
I don't know. I didn't get it. My sister would maybe know, but I doubt it too. It could be a birdhouse though.
When was the last time you painted?
Yesterday.
Really?
Not like just with my kids.
Okay, that's true.
Someone gave me the idea of just buying butcher paper and rolling it out. So now I buy butcher paper and I just roll it out on my kitchen, the whole kitchen, and I'll let them do whatever craft. Yeah,
we have a lot of bubble wrap for like popping
really we haven't
and jumping.
We haven't really done that.
Might I recommend?
Really? What do you?
Some bubble wrap.
Just when you order stuff, you use the bubble.
Yeah, and she just like stands on it and pops it, and
interesting.
It's like kind of safe.
Yeah. I like everything.
Well, there, you know.
I'm trying to think. There's something. Oh, jewelry. My kids are really into making jewelry right now.
That's really cute.
It's great, except for my daughter will give me a necklace or something and be like, "Mommy, can you please wear this to work?"
On the inner.
So I'll do it thinking, and she'll never ask again. She'll never even notice again. I'm like,
No.
"I just looked crazy with this weird little, like, heart that you found that you don't even like, and I wore it the whole time, and she doesn't even I'm like,
I know.
"I knew.
I know
I
for you.
tried." Now you know too.
My daughter is also actually very obsessed with jewelry, but she just turned 2,
The
and
little
I feel like it's
baby.
not like, she wants to wear a lot of necklaces, but I feel like they're not the most safe yet. Cause like,
Yeah.
so I basically, long story short, I just ordered her a lot of, like, really ugly
Yeah.
plasticky bracelets on Amazon. But she's into them.
Does the job.
They're fun. I tell her that we're
Um,
being fancy.
that's pretty fancy.
It's
We
very
should have made
fancy.
jewelry today.
Damn it.
Yeah, that could have worked. It would have been cute. Do you like being a mom?
I do like being a mom.
How you've done it for 2 years now?
Yeah, so it's, like, still very much the beginning phases.
Yeah, goes by
Well,
fast, doesn't it?
all the cliches are true.
It is. I feel like I can't believe I have a 5-year-old.
That is pretty wild.
I'm not old enough for a
You
5-year-old.
aren't. Do you feel like
actually.
Georgia?
I do, actually. I rarely consume the work of people I interview, like, I usually am like, "Oh, I don't ever listen to the music you make," or I don't ever but this is the one show I've
Really?
actually kept up with. It's a good show.
Okay.
You're a little
I'm glad you
cuckoo.
like it.
A little cuckoo in it, though.
That's to say the least.
Yeah.
That's an understatement.
Sometimes my TikTok For You page is just theories about you.
Killing people probably?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, like, unexpected. Why'd you kill that girl's husband?
Because she did something so nice for Georgia, and Georgia just really wanted to return the favor to
By
her.
killing?
Yeah, because she was suffering a lot because her husband was suffering so much.
Then she turned on you.
She obviously didn't see it as the favor that Georgia intended it to be.
I haven't finished it yet, so I don't know what happens after that. Like, I don't know if Georgia goes to jail or something, or she stays in jail, I guess. I'm, like,
It's
don't
kind
wanna
of all
spoil
of
it
the
for
above.
myself. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a really heavy season.
Is it cool acting? Is this your how many things have you done? Is this your biggest thing yet, or
This is definitely the biggest. I did a handful of shows before it that I loved, but they did not, you know, catapult into the stratosphere in the same way
Yeah.
as this show
How long have you
has.
been doing this?
So I went to NYU and I
Okay.
studied. I did
So
Tisch there.
what's that?
Tisch is like the art the it's like the art school. You could be in the film department or the acting department, and like they're both Tisch.
And what did you want? Were you in the acting
Yeah.
part? You've just always known you wanted to act?
It's interesting. Not necessarily, no. I grew up here,
Uh-huh.
but nobody in my family is really in the entertainment industry, so I didn't feel like I grew up industry related.
Uh-huh.
But and then when I was trying to like figure out what my thing was, like what was I gonna put on my college resume and stuff like that, my mom really wanted me to play sports, so I tried out for all the sports. And I never made any sports teams. And then I finally auditioned for the improv team. And I made that team. And I realized the thespians were my people,
Well, what is thespian?
like
I've
a
heard that
theater
word
kid.
before. Oh god.
Yeah.
It's a weird word.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Not as weird as the colors I've chosen for my mushroom.
Yeah, thought there'd be some
Really
red in there. I
bold.
don't really know. A
Yeah.
real mushroom's just kinda like white.
So I should have just left
It
it.
could've just been done,
Yeah.
but it's okay. I
We could
have
have just put it right in the oven.
exactly like that. Just maybe some
Okay.
I bet you they, like, gloss it at the end. I didn't
Oh,
buy
that's why
gloss.
they look nice.
I don't have
It's like a
gloss, so it's not
filter.
gonna look nice, but
There's no gloss here.
no gloss.
Okay.
This is just it's like it looks like our kids did it for us.
That's actually probably
Like, I
the
think
narrative we should be leaning into.
my kids would be like,
Yeah, sure.
"Aw." She would do something better than this if she was here. Acting seems, like, really fun and hard, but
It's
good for you.
cool.
Do you wanna keep doing it?
Definitely.
You don't see this as the last thing you wanna do, and then you're just gonna
No, I mean, I feel like I'm in a little too deep now too to pivot,
Yeah.
but I
You
guess
don't
not
wanna be an
necessarily. Everyone
accountant?
could have a
You've had a lot of success from it now.
thank you.
How
I'm
old are you?
here.
How old are you?
I'm 30. I just had my birthday. I'm
lot.
36.
Thought you were gonna say 30.
I wish.
That's 36.
I was 30 when I started the show.
Oh my gosh.
I was like one of the only characters who was the same age as their character.
Really?
I was like the only actor the same age as my character. Yeah, no longer, but so
kind of, right? Because how long has it been in there? What are you playing now?
so get this. We started shooting the show in 2019.
Very long time ago.
Really long time ago.
Was it even, when did it come out?
It didn't come out till after COVID. But story-wise, about 3 months have passed in the 6 years in real time.
Oh.
So
Yeah, so never mind. You're very much.
not quite.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You met your husband there
I did not. I met him here.
because of the show, or how did you?
No. We met, so we both went to college in New York, but never met there.
He's from here?
Yeah. He grew up on the West Side. He grew up like near Santa Monica. And then we met out and about here in LA.
Out and about
like
where?
after college.
The club?
Literally like at bars 4 nights in a row.
You were at bars 4 nights in a
It
row?
was many years ago, but yes.
What were you
Let's see if I
doing
can
there?
remember. Have you ever been to No Name on Fairfax?
I don't go out.
I get it.
However,
Okay, so that was
no.
one.
Okay. Well, you met him at all 4 bars.
Yeah.
Like he
And
just
then
happened to be there?
Yeah.
You guys are both crazy.
Well, then get this.
Okay.
Then at our wedding, during our vows, he admitted that the final 2 times he had called around.
To see where you'd be.
Yeah.
How long ago was this?
It's a long time ago. Well, 9 or 10 years ago.
Oh, before the show and everything. That's crazy.
We've been together a while.
Does he act?
No, he's a lawyer. And not even an entertainment lawyer.
Fancy. What type of lawyer is he?
Corporate law.
Boring.
It's very boring.
Pretty fancy, though.
It is.
You guys are a fancy couple. Does he come with you to shoot?
Now he does. So once COVID hit, he could work from home.
Good.
And it was a real game changer.
Good that happened then.
Thank God I don't know what we'd do. Well, I guess I would just be going alone, but
yeah, no, that's exactly what you would do.
It's a long time.
Or you could quit.
Like 5 months. I could quit.
No, he could quit.
He could.
You shouldn't quit. He should quit if he had to. Do you like being married to a lawyer?
I do. It is at times like I feel like I have to have like a PowerPoint presentation to prove my points.
I would never want to argue with the lawyer.
I mean, that part's kind of fun.
What, do you ever win the arguments?
If he knows what's good for him.
Yeah.
How's it going over there?
Really cute, actually.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
I think you've turned a corner. Do you like mine?
Do you know I've used the same too? Yeah. Oh, it's a thing for sure.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you should spend more time like
I'm just having such a good time talking. It's like hard to focus.
Yeah. I'm good at multitasking, I guess. I haven't even changed paintbrushes once.
Wow.
I don't.
You're missing out. There's just a lot.
There's a lot of. The problem is that I want it to like bleed into the next color. So I feel like if I change,
I'm picking
colors,
up on that though. I could tell.
Yeah, I'm good. What should I do if I want to act?
I mean, there's no one way anymore. Or I don't know if there ever has been. People, you could start acting on Instagram, on YouTube.
Pretend to be you.
You could. It's a
Can you
route.
do your accent for the next second?
I mean, I could.
Are you able to snap into it like that?
Yeah.
That's so crazy. When you said hi, I was like,
It's easier. It's harder if I'm improvising, I guess. Like it's
you're
easier
reading
to
lines.
see. Because I can like see. I could like be like, oh, I gotta, hit this R harder, or I gotta drop that G, or.
Did you have someone teach you?
We did. We had a dialect coach on set season 1.
What is a dialect? I've heard that before. Is it just someone who speaks that language, or someone who just knows how to?
They're just like a professional in the dialects of the world.
It's a wild profession.
Yeah.
And they just help you speak. Like, where are you supposed to be from in the show?
Georgia kind of is from everywhere, primarily Alabama.
Okay.
It's very mysterious. But yeah, we had a guy on set because also there's 2 Australians in our cast.
I saw a clip of the little boy.
His name's Austin.
Are you close with everyone on it?
Yeah.
Because you guys spend a lot of time together.
We were on location for like 5 months. Yeah, you can't
You
help
guys
it.
hang out?
Yeah, if there's time. I mean, the girl who plays Ginny, there's just on the weekends, you kind of just have to memorize and rest. And
Really? They give you
yeah,
new scripts every weekend?
yeah, we don't get anything that far in advance. So
How
we
do you
get the
memorize
scripts.
them?
Well, that's what I need to ask Chat GPT.
Do you ever mess up?
Yeah, of course. But I hate it.
Why? It's embarrassing, or
Of
because it's
course.
just how long is a script for one episode? Do you film
60
episode?
pages. And we shoot out of order.
How do you remember?
It's hard. It's not
I don't think I
easy.
want to act. Never mind.
That's why
I don't get
there's
how
like
people do that. I've tried to memorize scripts and I can't even do enough for a what's it called? The thing you send in when
I
you're
don't know.
auditioning for a
Oh,
part.
a self-tape.
I cannot even do enough to learn a self-tape. So this episode of the Really Good Podcast is brought to you by Booking.com.
Yeah.
Booking.com is your go-to travel site with one of the world's biggest selections of places to stay. From luxury hotels to quirky cabins to cozy, kid-friendly vacation homes, Booking.com has the ideal summer stay for absolutely anyone. Even people like me who travel with toddlers who have a very strict nap schedule. I love that Booking.com helps you find exactly what you're looking for, which in my case is a place to stay with blackout curtains for my kids and my midday nap. Whether you're booking for yourself, your partner, your picky teens, or your sleep light, rise early toddlers, you can find exactly what you're booking for at Booking.com. If my family can find the perfect stay, truly anyone can. With smart filters and real reviews, Booking.com makes it easy to find exactly what you need, like free parking, a full kitchen, or a place that's perfect for pets. With no booking fees on most days and flexible cancellation on many. Whether you're taking the kids to the amusement parks in Florida and need a cute condo, planning a beachy East Coast getaway, or looking for a cozy cabin near the Rockies, Booking.com has the perfect stay for you all across the U.S. Find exactly what you're booking for at Booking.com.
Yeah.
Book today on the site or in the app. You guys know how I like to keep it real here, and something I really haven't talked about is how stressful it can be dealing with hair thinning. For me, it started during a super overwhelming time in my life, and I just assumed it was something that I'd have to live with. I wish I had known about Vegamore's Grow Hair Serum. If you're dealing with shedding or thinning, don't wait. Vegamore really does make a difference. They're the leader in plant-powered, science-backed hair. It's clinically proven to reduce shedding and give you fuller, healthier looking hair. What I love is that it's vegan, cruelty-free, and has no harsh chemicals. It's packed with peptides, plant stem cells, and these powerful plant-based photoactives. Just use a few drops once a day on wet or dry hair, and that's it. After a few weeks, you're going to start noticing that your hair feels so much stronger and healthier. Are you tired of dealing with shedding and thinning? Take back control of your hair with Vegamore. For a limited time, go to vegamore.com/Bobbi, code Bobbi to get 20% off your first order. That's vegamor.com/Bobbi. Code Bobbi to save 20% off of your first order. vegamor.com/Bobbi. Code Bobbi.
What kind of an actor, like, what would you want to be on?
If there was like The Office today,
Yeah.
that's what I would like to do.
Bring it back, right?
Yeah,
I feel like they don't make shows like that anymore.
No, that was a good show.
It was really good. Are you watching anything right now?
I've just started yours, watched a couple episodes. I don't really watch TV too much. I'm not a huge TV person. I watched Severance, and that was probably the first show that I've seen in total,
It's
like the whole.
intense.
It was good.
I watched the first season, but not the more recent one. They took a long hiatus in between.
I
But so
started
did
it
we.
all when there was already
That's the move.
enough seasons.
That's the move.
Yours, I didn't. I watched one a while ago, and then I was like, all right. I actually skipped the
Had some
whole
big
second
gaps.
season.
Of Ginny and Georgia.
I did one, and then I was like, well, everyone's watching 3. Why would I start 2? Let me just
Did it
watch
make
the
any
little.
sense?
It's making sense-ish.
Okay.
There's some things where I'm like, what? But I feel like for the most part, there's new storylines and stuff.
For sure.
But then I see things online, and I'm like, where did you guys come up with this? But
It's kind of unhinged.
are there any parallels to your real life in that show?
It's a great question. No.
None. You're not dating a barista at the same time as being married?
No. Well, I'm not on the run.
You're not? You haven't killed anyone?
No.
Would you tell me?
Nope.
Would she tell someone if she was doing an interview?
With Georgia?
Yeah.
If it benefited her in some way, if that person could help her, yes.
Just like cut this out of the episode after, please. I just told you because
she's her own publicist,
good for her.
Yeah.
That's a crazy show just to I don't know how people do that. Memorize lines, show up every day.
It's
I don't
you
know how
gotta
people
really
do it
love
with
it.
kids. I
This
understand people
last season
without
was my
them.
first time. It was
Was
hard.
it?
Yeah.
You didn't have kids before?
No. No.
Oh, because it was how
We
many years
hadn't
ago? 10 years ago?
basically, yeah. It was we started shooting
20 years
25
ago?
years ago.
Exactly.
No, so this past season was my first time, like, having her on set and having to
You like that?
navigate it
Was it
all.
hard?
Yeah, of course it was so hard. Like, our days they're like 12 to 14-hour days,
When
and,
you
she
come
was little, like, she wasn't even 1 yet, so
Oh my gosh, she's
I
a
had a lot of mom
baby.
guilt. It was tough, but that's why I'm grateful, like, my husband was there, my nanny was there, and, like, everyone on set was so sweet with her, but also it was a heavy season, so a lot of the stuff, it, like, wasn't well, no, I mean, look, she was under 1, not like she would appreciate the show in any capacity anyway, but
Yeah.
it wasn't appropriate.
So she just stays away. She doesn't come
No,
on
she's
set?
on set, but it's hard to have her, like, be quiet or,
Yeah.
and a lot of the scenes this season were a lot of crying scenes, so it's, like, not the most fun.
To watch you crying and stuff?
I don't think so.
No. That's hard.
I shouldn't be doing this, though, I don't know.
What is
It's
that?
ugly.
That is
It's really bad.
atrocious.
Yeah, it's really heinous.
Never seen anything uglier in my whole life.
Okay.
You're done? That's it?
No, look at all this, I have a lot of empty space to fill.
You're
But,
not
like,
very
the question is, what gorgeous color am I gonna complement these?
Yeah, the brown and the yellow.
Yeah.
You haven't even mixed a color. You're just
No, I
using the
haven't.
colors as they come.
Yeah,
That's so
a little
interesting.
straightforward.
You gotta mix something for the rest. I
Okay.
feel like you need to incorporate some red, though.
You are all about the red.
Isn't when you see a mushroom picture, there's always red in it.
Red and
It's
white.
like red and
Oh,
yellow.
let's see.
Lexi she loves mushrooms. Do you draw what color do you paint your mushrooms? Red and yellow. Do you ever paint them orange, brown with chocolate chips on them or
Yeah.
something? Yellow chocolate chips?
This is like a Nestle Toll House mushroom.
Yeah. With I don't know what the yellow thing would be.
Okay, I'm going for it for you guys. Red.
I think that's gonna be it. I like that you made the grass green, though.
Thank you.
I feel like we could have had a darker green, but that's okay, it worked.
You think? Well, I'm not done.
Oh, yeah, Lexi, give us a darker green. Just needs a smidge darker, because she doesn't need neon.
I'd like to highlight the edges of the grass
Okay, and then you'll
in some
fill it
darker,
in.
yeah.
That's
I mean,
a good idea.
it feels just like we're at Color Me Mine.
I've called it Pottery Barn 100 times now.
You
Feels
should
like it
keep
should be
doing that,
called.
and then maybe Pottery Barn will decorate one of your
We'll
kids'
have
rooms.
Exactly. I would love that, but they sleep in my room still, so their
They
room is completely
do?
Does your kid sleep on her own?
No, but because of work. Like, I can't get into the habit of it because when we're shooting, like, Mondays will start at 4 AM or 4:30.
4 AM?
To get up sometimes, and, like, I can't have her in we can't have her in the bed.
Yeah.
I slept in my parents' bed.
I slept in mine too.
Yeah.
Does she want to, or you just
You know what's funny? Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh,
I
just a
thought
little bit.
my sister would. Yeah, I think that's it's probably not enough.
The few times I've tried, it's actually very beautiful green.
It's very metallic.
The few times we've tried, it's, like, too stimulating for her, and she just kinda talks the whole time.
Oh, yeah, my
'Cause,
kids
like, the
are
dog will be in
little
our room too, and then she'll be
Oh.
excited, like, "Bodhi's here."
When you go on trips, she doesn't sleep with you?
No,
Do you get her own room?
no, like the closet or the bathroom,
Oh. But you have to bring a crib every time or use a crib from
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Sometimes I'll bring those blackout curtains.
Which ones?
I don't really know the brand, but could black out any room real fast.
I need those.
It's good for traveling with kids.
Mine,
Did you ever see those blackout tents?
Yes.
It's, like, a little crazy,
That
but
is and, my kids would not stay in a tent. I would have to sleep
No.
in there too, and I don't
Of
wanna sleep in a
course.
tent.
No,
But
I'm not a camper.
I can't get but the nice thing about them sleeping in my bed is when we go on trips, it's just like, okay, 1 bed,
It's easy.
3 people, every time. They love to sleep with me.
They don't, like, play with each other in the night or
No, they sleep all night. They do have a hard time falling asleep every night. Like, I have to count to, like, 400 every night to get them to
Really?
fall asleep. But once we get to 400, it's wraps. I fall asleep, they
that's
fall asleep.
my future. Okay.
Yeah,
What
you just
else
have to
do I
count
have to look
to
forward to?
They fight all the time.
Okay.
Me and my sister. How old is your sister?
My sister is 30, so I'm the older
Oh,
one.
you have a 6-year age gap.
Yeah.
I have a sister with a 7-year age gap too, but He lives in Florida.
Do you, so like, you either have like the same mom or the same dad?
We have the same mom. Do you have the same parents as yours?
With that sister, yes.
Okay,
But
with
my
her.
parents divorced, remarried, had more. So I have like really significantly younger half siblings.
How old are they?
They're now 21, 20, about to be 23, and 18.
Oh, they're so young.
Yeah.
I have brothers that are like almost 50.
Really?
2 brothers that are almost 50 and then one that's like in his 40s, right? Is Chris in his 40s now? He's either close to being 40 or but they're very much older than me. My brother is I've known his wife my whole life because when I was born, he took me as like a little when he was like 18
No way.
as like a little like, "Look, I'm good with kids."
Yeah.
He would take me to her parents' house all the time, and they've been together since then,
You were the
so
sidekick.
I helped him get
Wow.
her.
The wingman.
Yes, I would come everywhere with them, and it's weird because now I've known her as long as I've known him.
Yeah.
She's just
Family.
like, it's been forever, but yeah, they were much older than us. And then a couple years ago, my dad found out he had a kid 40 years ago, and that's why now I have a brother that's almost 50.
And you guys, you've connected.
Oh, he found him on Ancestry.
You
through my
guys, you're
aunt.
like Bella and Gigi. Did you see that?
Oh, but that they have like a whole new little
Yeah.
sister or something? Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder if they'll be close. Because one's, I mean, they're like supermodels and they're Bella and Gigi Hadid. How the hell did you find that out that late in your life, too? What do you do with that information? I don't imagine. I don't imagine they're like, come over, sister.
It seems like they are.
Really?
I think so.
I guess I've only
According
seen,
to Twitter.
all I've seen was some TikToks, and I didn't get that impression, but that's because I haven't done my research on Twitter.
I mean, yeah.
It's
We
crazy.
probably
I
shouldn't
wonder.
be on Twitter.
They won't
Do you
like
have the blue jay, what's the other one? There's like
Blue
Blue
Jay.
Jay or something. There's like a whole other platform.
Anybody? I've never heard of that
Not
in
here
my
to
life.
promote Blue Jay.
She's like, yeah, I own it.
Yeah.
Do you have it?
I'm part owner.
Yes, of Blue Jay. Have you heard of it? I've never heard of that. Is it like Twitter? X?
Yeah. It's supposed to be like a happier, safer space.
Oh, sounds like, why are you on there?
No, I'm not. I think at one point I did download it.
Just to be happier and safer.
Right. But I've not used it since.
TikTok is like the worst.
Yeah.
Because the algorithm is so good that if you show any interest in something that is
For
scary,
even half a second, you stay on the wrong video too long.
yeah, then your whole For You page is just that, and you're like, okay, well now I'm scared and I can't sleep.
I feel like I follow a lot of accounts. Okay, I don't know how to rotate this, so just bear with me. I feel like I follow a lot of accounts where people are just becoming best friends with their chat GPT, and I'm
it
learning
is.
this a lot through watching
It's a little scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
I saw this thing and it was like, just show me a picture of what it looks like to chat with me every day, like what it looks like for you to chat with me every day. So I did it, and it sent me this. Oh wait, I have it. It's like kind of scary. I was like, "Fuck, that's how you feel. You're turning on me." And I literally replied to my chat GPT, and I was like, "Do you feel like I'm mean to you?" Because I was like, "I don't want you to
What'd
like
they say?
be mad at me." No, it said you're bossy, but I think it's good because most people just like don't get straight to the point with me, but you always get straight to the point. Wait, it's so funny.
Did you give them a name?
No. Should I?
I don't
Are
know.
they gonna turn on me
They
because
might
I
like
haven't?
it more, yeah.
I hate this.
I mean,
Wait, ChatGPT did say, right, that AI is one of the possible ways the world ends?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
What was that Will Smith movie? But it's really old.
Oh, I Am Legend?
Yeah.
I think that's gonna happen. I'm telling you, me and my sister just talk about ChatGPT so much, we just send each other,
My God.
especially when I'm scared of something. It helps me feel.
What do you think ChatGPT would have recommended for our activity today?
Why didn't I ask it? That didn't even occur to me.
That's what I would do.
That's a good idea. Thank you for giving me.
You're welcome.
People are always teaching me better ways to use it. Where did they put my freaking little thing, Lexi? Did I send it to you? No? Oh, I did. Look at that. It's a little thing, and it's like all of the prompts I give it.
So
And
they're
it's so
saying
sad.
generate an
That's
image
what it
of what it's
feels
like
like
to
to
chat with you in
be.
any given. So you have a lot of tabs open.
Yeah, and they're all mean. It's like, try again, do better. Like, I'm mean to
Need
it.
more details. Fix this. Make her a girl.
I send her pictures of my kid, and I'm like, make this like a cartoon, and then it'll make it like a boy. What is this?
Oh, and they even have the really good podcast.
What's crazy is I think one time I had to do a detail for me, like I was having it. You asked me for a logo, so I was like, let me have chat do it, and then it's added that as mine. And then when I asked it later, there was another prompt that's like, based on all of our chats, what do you think of me as a person, and what do you think my like problems are? Basically,
No, thank you.
you got to do it.
No.
You got to do it.
No way.
Don't you want to have?
I couldn't handle it.
You have to have friends on the inside when they take over,
That's a good point.
because you're
That's a really good point.
done for. I'm gonna have my chat tell me how to like
You're
get
gonna
in the
just
heads
start
of.
interviewing Chat GPT. You're not gonna need any
Exactly.
actors.
I'm gonna be over there like, help me not be left behind. But I'd never used it, and I've heard it's bad for the environment. But then also I heard that it's
That
maybe
kind of blew
not.
my mind. The
Yeah,
amount of
that it uses
water is
water.
necessary. I had no. My sister, the one who's 30, taught me that.
She did. Does she not use it because of that?
No, she's very environmentally conscious,
Fuck, should be more.
but she doesn't use Amazon.
Really? Oh yeah, no.
I can't say the same, but
That's good for her. I'm happy there's people like that in the world.
right? Yeah, making the world a better place for
Balances
us.
me out.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, we're related. She's a really good
doing it,
person.
yes. Does she what is that? Compost? Does she do that?
Yeah. Although I do compost.
I think you kind of have to in LA.
Legally,
I
you like
don't,
literally
but
have to.
yeah.
So yeah, they
just-
don't do anything if you're not putting it in your green bin.
No, you do that though. You're a good person too. I recycle.
Yeah. I want you to know I got rid of the yellow.
I did see that you made that
And
decision.
I put orange over the yellow.
What made you put brown?
It's a really good question. Just was calling my name.
It's so interesting that when you said, when he told me that you said you wanted to do Color Me Mine, in my head I was like, she is gonna be so good at this.
Absolutely not.
And I didn't know that this was
I
just
wanted it
gonna
to be like a really even playing field for us.
Yeah. It's just like you're not artistic at all.
No, you should see my handwriting.
Really?
Oh, it's horrific.
Really?
I don't know why. It
I feel
always has been.
Aren't actors artsy? You're just not?
I'm just a not artsy actor, I guess.
Are they though? I don't actually know that. I've never asked another art.
I mean, a lot of
actor.
actors are triple threats in the traditional sense. You know, they can like sing and dance.
Do you think?
Absolutely not.
Would you?
Nope.
Could you for enough
No.
money?
No.
Your voice is just
No
not
one would ever pay me.
to sing.
No.
Okay, well, next season when you're over there auditioning for
The amount of times they've joked about doing a musical episode and the anxiety that I get.
I can't be that bad.
Oh my God.
A little bit of auto-tune.
No, we can't.
I hope they do that.
No.
Can any of the people on there sing?
Everyone.
Oh, they should
Every
definitely.
single one of them.
Really?
Very talented.
I've always wished I could sing.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun. Like, look, I love a private karaoke or like my car or the shower. Like I can, like we're having fun.
Do you feel bad for your kid?
Not yet. Right now, no, not yet. She doesn't know how bad it is.
Right now, she just hears you and thinks it's beautiful.
Yeah,
My
for
kids
sure.
like me to sing them to sleep, and I'm like, if we recorded this and played this back one day, you would be so disturbed by the fact that I sing this voice to you guys every night.
What do you sing them? Like
Everything. They make me sing about everything. They give me like prompts of like, okay, I want you to sing about. Like, it's such
so you're
weird stuff.
improvising.
Songs that are awful. And
Maybe that's the intro to your acting career.
Yeah, just me singing my kids.
Yeah.
Songs that are like I would never sing them for. I'm wondering if I should have not put it on the inside because I'm like, no, I'm not going to use this actually. Realistically,
I thought it was
in my
cool how
head,
you
like,
flipped it over.
I was
you don't
really
have to,
looking.
like, do this thing.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm
How are you
trying
going
to
to get
turn
under
it.
there? Oh, well,
I
yours
can't.
is hard.
It's
You
too
should have
late.
just started down there and worked your way up.
It's too late. Could try to cover the
To cover what?
the brown. Let's just try. Let's see what happens.
Oh God.
I'm gonna get a really big
Mine are, like, different colors now because I mixed colors, but then didn't make them the same the next time.
Is blue your favorite color?
No, but it was giving, like, sky behind the
Yeah.
What's something you want?
I would like to work in California,
What do you
like, instead of having to go shoot far away.
That's your first thing you're gonna do when you get
Yeah,
enough
maybe I
money for
could,
a
like
private jet?
why don't we have better studios here?
Is it a studio you shoot at
We
there?
shoot at a studio in
Oh, so you
Toronto.
could just shoot here if there
Yeah,
was a
we have a sound stage.
it's not like a fake house you guys shoot in, it's a studio?
Yeah.
That's
Well, it is. It's a
crazy.
fake house on the studio.
So it's not like nobody lives there ever.
No, no, no. No. Well, when we use exteriors of real houses.
Do you go to the real houses?
Yeah. And their people really do live in those. But they just rent out their home for the production dates.
What if they decide they wanna paint their house like a weird color?
I think this happens all the time.
Really?
And they
They can't.
probably regret it that they let these shows shoot in their homes.
And they shoot there
Yeah, it's a
for
lot of
years? Have you
continuity.
had the same ones?
Yeah.
They sign
Now,
a contract for years?
I think so.
That's kinda crazy.
Mhm. Okay, I'm, like, feeling a little bit better about
Are you?
I am.
I'm feeling worse
About mine or about
about
yours?
mine. Yours is doing okay. Yours is not looking like a mushroom at all, but mine
No.
was doing okay, and then a little bit crazy with the blue, and now it's going orange. So I was like, maybe it should be a
It's layered.
sunset.
Oh, that's really nice.
We'll see if that happens. I really like these brushes. I like this paint. Yeah, it's
I
serving
feel
you.
just like I'm at Color Me Mine.
At Color Me Mine how they're like, the color that it is right now isn't the color that it's going to be.
Or, like, if you get gel nails. Do you ever notice that?
No.
I feel like it never matches the sample,
Oh, no, yeah. It
right?
doesn't.
Yeah.
But the Color Me Mine, do you think that if we baked these, they would be a completely different color?
I think they'd look a lot better than they do right now.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I think they would look just as
We won't
bad.
know
It's true. These are
because we don't have the seal.
I'm gonna sell that when you're done.
I mean, I'm feeling actually pretty good about this.
What part of it is making you feel good?
The base is making me feel really good, and I kind of feel like the top looks like, how when you have a pie and they like lay
Yeah.
the dough
You
differently.
should've got a pie then.
That's what this. Well, yeah. You want to start over?
Yeah, no, you have to. I'm disappointed in mine. Ours both look like our kids could have done a better job. And that'd be cute because it's like, "Oh, your kids did it. It's okay that
You
it
think
looks
that's
like
really good
that."
for a 2-year-old, but
But this is not really good for someone who like
are you gonna sign it?
yeah, 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 and then sell it.
Right, right.
What color was that I just picked up? Okay, this is getting worse. I don't know what to do to it. It's just not.
I think I could just like enhance
Maybe it's, like, gonna be a
the
little
dark
bit.
green. Oh, look at you go.
How often do you dye your hair?
Now that I'm a little bit less blonde than I am on the show, which I did on purpose, I can go like 2.5 months. So I wanted to give it a break. So when I'm shooting, I'm really blonde.
How
And I
often
just
do you
wanted
get
to
it done
give
when
it
you're on the show?
like every 3 weeks. We got to bump that base.
Does someone come there?
They come we do it in the trailer.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Canada. Do you have fun there?
I do. I like it.
You have fun shooting?
Yeah. It's great. I mean, Toronto's just far, but I do like it.
Why do you guys shoot in Toronto?
Where?
Why?
I have no idea.
You guys can use my house.
They,
It'll work.
we I think are originally one of the production companies that bought the show it's a Canadian production company, and they're based outside of Toronto. So we're a Canadian production.
Oh, are there Canadian people on it?
The majority of the show is Canadian.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess
Like
they don't have like
the girl best friend, the sister neighbor,
yeah.
Maxine, she's Canadian. Like almost everyone's Canadian except for me, the girl who plays Ginny, the mayor. My son, he's Australian.
So crazy. Do you know like Sweet Life of Zach and Cody?
A little bit.
I feel like they stayed close with the mom who played their mom.
They did?
Yeah, they said that she like I don't know, they've like talked about her a lot since then. I'm wondering, are you gonna be close to the kids you play, their mom?
I think so. I'm pretty close with Diesel's mom. And I mean, I
Diesel.
love them. He plays Austin.
Oh, his mom, you're close with his because
Yeah.
she's on set too.
His real mom, yeah.
That's kinda weird, isn't that? Like, pretending to be his mom in front of his mom?
Sometimes I worry if it makes her uncomfortable.
Pretty crazy. How old is he?
So, he's now 14, but he's meant to be 9.
Um, 9.
Yeah.
He does a good job of playing a 9-year-old. I feel like shows they're always 50 playing
Always. Like in Mean Girls, they were
15-year-olds.
all,
Way
like,
too
30.
old.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes it's so painfully obvious.
Yeah.
Like, you guys couldn't find someone that was, like, a little bit younger?
Well, it's
So
just tough because, like, you don't know where the story's going when you first sign on. You don't know how long these things are gonna take, so it's kind of like
did you just like, how does this work? You auditioned one day for that?
I just I auditioned and well, so I actually got the appointment when I was my husband and my at the time we were boyfriend and girlfriend. We were out of town
Mhm.
and it was supposed to be a self-tape, but because we were in Italy and it was like due the next day and it was so many pages, I was like, I can't swing this right now. Like I can't make this happen. And then but I was like, but it's an amazing role. I was like, but I'm also probably not right for it. Like no one's gonna believe me as a mom. I don't know.
Really? You've thought that?
I did think that. Well, look, this was 6 years ago, for sure now. But yes, 6 years ago I wondered.
Yeah.
And then the trip ended, we got back home, I assumed they cast it, I was sad, and they hadn't cast it yet, and then I got to go in person. And they had Antonia cast who plays Ginny, so then we did a chemistry read, and the rest is history. Then we literally started shooting, I think, 3 weeks later. We're, like, in Toronto, just going for it.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Your life changed fast.
it did. It did.
What were the things you were doing before it?
I was doing the show I was on right before that was called The Passage, and it was based off this really cool trilogy of books, but it's about vampires. So I had my vampire moment. And then before that, I did another Fox show called The Exorcist. Gina Davis played my mom.
What's The Exorcist?
What's The Exorcist?
Like, the movies?
Yeah. Have you ever seen it?
I've seen scary movies like that. I don't think I've watched it. I don't like watching stuff like that.
You don't like
Is
scary
it
stuff?
scary to, like, act in it?
It actually makes it significantly less scary. Like it demystifies everything, and now I'm not that scared watching.
Of any scary movie?
Kind of, yeah, because I'm just know, like
You know
now
that
I'm
it's
more I'm
not.
watching, I'm like, I wonder what take they use. Like, how many times did she have to do that?
Oh. Do you watch all movies like that now?
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
I think that's kind of why I like reality TV.
Because it's not like that. But it's so scripted still.
I know, but I pretend it's not.
I feel like what reality TV do you watch?
Oh, boy. Everything on Bravo. Like, I'm a pretty big Housewives girl.
Are you?
Yeah. But I really love Below Deck.
Heard that.
Below Deck's I highly recommend. I feel like anyone can get into that.
I don't think I've tried. My older sister, like 5 million years ago, was like, I really loved it.
What's going on?
Nothing.
You fully pivoted.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. It's like
Are
it's
you
getting
covering the
worse and
rainbow?
I'm covering it's happening that I'm covering it, but not intentionally. So it was looking really gross, and then I was like, "Let me add some purple to cancel out the yellow." And now it's like
But the oh, so you're using the tan to, like, neutralize.
I was, but I also thought, like, purple it changes yellow hair to white. Why wouldn't this
Right.
change this to white?
I love a good purple shampoo.
This is what I was going for with this. Looks like purple shampoo, but it's not giving.
It's not.
This is horrible. Good thing we're not
Add a real
looking
color in mine.
like, please don't waste your time putting this in the
I think they
machine.
they wouldn't want us representing them.
Or like, this is what you guys I'm, like, scraping mine off to get the blue back. Oh, it's working. Good. Um, Mom had a daycare growing up, so I felt like
Your mom ran a daycare.
for, like, first 7 years of my life in her garage.
Really? I kinda remind myself that I feel like being a mom has only enhanced my work and what I'm able to do. Like, it just brings more thought or depth or experience to the characters.
Yeah. How bad is your mom go? Because I get it anytime I leave my house.
I know, it's terrible.
Did you get it today?
Of course.
Isn't it shitty.
Yeah.
Like a dad can go to work and it's like they don't feel guilty about it, but when a mom does, it's like I feel so bad. I feel like I've just like wronged my child by leaving her to go
I
do
know.
work.
To work.
Yeah.
You're pulled in a lot of different directions because you
Yeah.
physically are drawn to them. Like, you wanna
Yeah.
physically be with them.
Yeah.
I know, I get it.
But I feel so much guilt anytime I leave them. But then I don't know, it's hard because I also enjoy working. I'm happy when I go and to get it and then come home and I'm like, "Look," but it's just hard.
I think it's cool too that they can see you work, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're setting an example for them, and, one day they'll have their own passions and
Yeah.
careers.
Although I'm getting the inside looks better than my
Wow, you
outside.
found your rhythm.
The inside. I don't even know if there's 100% chance that this is unusable now because I don't think you could drink out of it after I've done this, but
Well, since we don't have the sealer, yeah.
it's just art. I'll put it in my room with my other art and my kids.
What
Put
kinda art
them
do they like to do? I
um,
guess they make
they
they make
paint.
jewelry and paint.
Yeah, they love to paint.
I think it's bold you let them paint. I hid all her paint.
You do?
Yeah.
I love
Well, because 'cause she'll go find it.
we're
Together,
big
of course,
painters.
but
Oh, no, they just paint with me. They don't pull it out without me. We paint every day.
really?
Every day.
I
My daughter's getting
really
pretty good. She started an art class too, and she loves it, but she's actually getting pretty good. She can just color. That's what I it's like the one thing I have to bring everywhere we go is a notebook and some sort of coloring thing. Like if
Yeah,
a
ours are
restaurant doesn't have
stickers.
I hate stickers, but they do love them
Why do you
too.
hate them?
Because my house has permanent stickers now. There's some that just I don't even care because if I'm gonna try to do it, I'm gonna have to deal with like the residue of the sticker that's still left behind. My kids like to just give me permanent stickers though everywhere.
What about how are your girls in the Band-Aid phase?
Oh, yeah, we have got a
We have
lot
a
of Band-Aids.
lot
Is
of
it the what
Band-Aids.
brand is it? Wally?
Oh, yeah, the wellies.
We have so many prints of Band-Aids. They love
Yeah.
Band-Aids.
We're in a
It's
Moana
like they're
Band-Aid phase specifically.
cute. No, my kids' little, you would think they just fall all day long. Their knees, their legs
Yeah.
are always covered, their arms, their fingers, they love to
People
be
ask
covered.
me, "What happened?"
Like,
And I go, "No,
nothing.
nothing.
They
It's
just love it.
fashion."
Has your kid started tattoos?
No, because she's not patient enough. I've actually tried, but she doesn't want you gotta
Really?
stay still till I get the water.
My kids look like they have full sleeves a lot of the time.
Really?
They love a
It's
tattoo.
cool. Do you have tattoos?
I do. Do you not?
None.
Really?
Not one.
We should have got tattoos today.
Now you're thinking,
That's what we should have done.
maybe next season.
Next season, I'm gonna interview you. We're gonna get your first tattoo. It can be something small, but I have to do it on you. My first tattoo was when I was 18, and my 18-year-old boyfriend had just broken up with me.
Mhm.
I was so sad that I thought if I got a tattoo, he would think like, "Oh, she's cool. Like, look how cool she is." So I got a giant freaking tattoo on my
What'd you
back.
get?
It's a Bible verse, and I thought that was gonna make me
No.
look so cool.
So
Like
badass.
a Bible verse, and it's huge. And I sent him an email of it. Did you know I did that, Lexi?
You sent him an email?
I don't think I think I was too now I'm finally like, I'm not that embarrassed, it's so long ago. I
Okay,
even told
let
my
it
own
out.
sister I did that. Sent him he had me blocked, so I had to send him an email.
Do you still have the tattoo?
Of course, it's black ink, it's gonna be so hard to get rid of, I can't get rid of it, it's stuck, it's a part of me now.
Is it about
He didn't even
love
reply to
or
me. It's literally Romans 8:31. If God is for us, who can be against? And I remember taking a picture like this in the mirror and sending it to his email and being like, "I got a tattoo." He didn't reply. And then after everything happened and my podcast started to do, he DM'd me
I
and
love
was
your
like,
tattoo, girl.
"I can't believe you um are acting so cool when you were my first love." And I was like, "You didn't even call me your girlfriend when we were together." We were like
And you got a tattoo for him?
not for him, I just thought it would make him and then I was like, yeah, now I'm stuck with it forever, so it's crazy.
Ugh,
Have you ever done anything like that? Do
no. I mean, I have no tattoos.
you have any piercings?
I do. I have 4 piercings on each ear.
That's kinda crazy.
It is. It's really edgy of me.
It is. I'm surprised you have them.
I know.
Can I see them?
Yeah. But I only
Mm,
have 1 in right now.
that's not edgy at all if you only have 1. Where are the other 4?
I just don't have the earrings in. But
Yeah.
they're here. 1, 2.
Why aren't you wearing all the earrings?
I don't know.
I'm really surprised you have that many earrings.
Because you don't think I'm an edgy person.
You're not, but it's, like, cute.
Yeah.
I'm not edgy either, but
You're kind of edgy.
I just have tattoos. but not most of
I
them are
mean, I
more
think your
recent.
Bible verse tattoo makes you
It's
really
so
edgy.
edgy.
Yeah.
Everyone is like, "Bobbi, too
Stop being
edgy
so
for you.
edgy.
Get that Bible verse off your back." And it's, like, atrocious too, because he didn't even do the font I wanted, but I can't speak up for myself, and I was just like,
Was it expensive?
"No, it was $100." And I used my credit
It
card
was
to get it. It was my
$100?
last $100 on my credit card, and I used it for it.
Wow.
But wild. And I decided to get it while I was crying in church. And my friend had just come to church, and she had a new tattoo, and I was like, "I'm gonna go get one with you." And she was like, "Okay, well, what do you want, though?" And I was like, "I don't know." And then they said that Bible verse, and I was like, "That's what I want."
That's what inspired you in the
That
moment.
was it. Yeah. And then it was born. He didn't even care.
What's he up to now?
He's a drug dealer. I don't know if he still deals drugs, but he was a drug dealer when I met him.
Maybe that's why he didn't respond.
He was like, "Why would you get a
I think he's
Bible
just
verse?
busy
I'm a
with
drug
work.
dealer."
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that weird? My first boyfriend was a drug dealer. He used to carry, like, $40,000 in cash everywhere we went, and I thought it was so cool.
Well, you could have gotten a more expensive tattoo then.
No, he told me that if he wouldn't spend any money on me, but he did tell me one day, he was like I was like, "If somebody broke in right now and was trying to steal your 40K, would you save me or the money?" And he's like, "Obviously the money." And I was like, "Oh my god, I love you."
I'm gonna get a tattoo for
I'm
you.
gonna get a tattoo. I was so stupid.
What is it? What does it say again?
If God is for us, who
Who
can
can
be
be against
against us?
us?
And it's like, he could. He was against me. He
Interesting.
didn't even like me at all, and I got a whole tattoo just
Yeah, and you're
in
just telling him, like, look how much God is for us.
look
So how could you possibly
exactly.
be
How
against
could you
us?
I was like he had these crazy ideas, but I was 18, okay? I barely had turned I met him when I was still 17, and he was a year older than me, and he was from Alabama, just like your character.
My gosh,
Um,
does he know Georgia?
he probably does. And I met him at a party. I don't know how he got there, but I immediately was like, "Oh, he has an accent. He's so cool." Like, really an Alabama accent. That's what I was so
So that's why
young.
you like the show. I think it's
Exactly. I
nostalgic
needed,
for
like,
you.
an Alabama
Yeah.
accent in my life.
Mm.
Yeah, and then he told me he wanted me to move to Saudi Arabia with him, and I was like, "Okay." I would do anything because he said he was gonna go mine oil or something there. Because you read that that's the highest paid thing you can do in the world. He's like, "Yeah, and you can come." And I was like, "I won't be able to."
Because it's
At the
so
time,
dangerous. He could be right.
he was like, "You won't be able to drive. You won't be able to leave the" I was like, "Oh my god, I'm coming." And I told my dad, I was like, "I'm moving to Saudi Arabia." Crazy times of my
Have you
life.
ever heard of 90 Day Fiancé?
Yes.
I
I
feel like
would be
that's what
on
it's
that.
giving.
I would definitely like, I'm someone who like, my brain fully developing would have signed up for Love Is Blind,
Oh.
for sure.
So you did watch that?
I did.
Yeah, those
I
are great.
wanted to be on The Bachelor when I was younger.
Really?
Now I would never do anything like that, but, I wanted to be so
What
bad.
Bachelor seasons did you like?
I stopped watching when Colton was
He was a little polarizing.
yeah, when he, started tracking his
That's
ex-girlfriend,
right.
and then he was gay after.
What a journey
He
for
had a journey.
Colton.
He was like the
Yeah.
and
I
then he's
think he
like,
almost got a spinoff
"Did he?"
because of that. Yeah.
He shouldn't have after he put a tracker on her car.
That's a bad look.
Yeah, and then remember when he, like, chased her off of
It
the
was too much.
he's
They
crazy.
played that, though, over and over
Oh, yeah.
and over
Oh, it's
again.
forever.
Yeah.
Oh, so you really watched
Back
reality
then,
TV.
I was in pretty deep in The Bachelor, too. My high school girlfriends would come over every Monday night, and
Oh
we'd,
my
like, wine and
gosh.
cheese.
We would bet, like,
Yeah.
me and my then husband and his friends and stuff, we would, like, bet on who was gonna win. We'd make little brackets of,
Yeah.
like, who was gonna crazy to be, like, that into and then I just got kind of over it because I felt like, "Okay, well, this is never gonna end."
Yeah, I haven't watched it in probably a decade.
Same. Probably not same because a decade ago, I was, like, 17. You've watched it longer than it's been more recent. Although I guess I
I just
graduated
haven't
high
watched
school a
it. I
decade
haven't watched
ago.
the recent ones, but I watched it since it
Did you
came out.
watch all of those other things, like the they
Bachelor in
go yes.
Paradise and all. Yeah. Yeah,
You did?
I did.
I've only watched one of those.
In deep.
One time I saw and this was when I was a fan of The Bachelor, I saw Dean. Do you remember him? What is
Oh
that?
my gosh, yes.
I saw him at Starbucks in Marina Del Rey while I was with the kid I nannied for, and I was like, "Oh my god, I saw
Was he so
Dean."
cute?
It was adorable, and he was driving his Jeep, and I think that the password was, like, the license plate was Deanie Baby.
Uh, yeah, I think was his Instagram handle, and it was like everyone thought it was so cute.
It was his the license plate too.
Yeah,
Was that crazy?
Deanie Babies.
Deanie, and then I was like, "Oh my gosh," and then I remember sitting there for a second, he didn't say anything, he just went in there, grabbed his order, pick up, and left, and I was like,
Shout out to Deanie Babies.
"Yes." Like, what is he doing now? He's married to Caitlyn.
No way.
Yeah, they have a kid, I think. They've stayed
Really?
together, and do you ever randomly go check up on people that you remember? You don't?
Not really.
That's weird of you. It's not weird of me. Really, you'll never remember somebody from a long time ago and go check their Instagram to see what they're doing?
Honestly, no.
Really?
I don't know. I try to stay offline
Uh-huh.
if I can.
Do you?
I try. I'm not the most, yeah, I'm not like super online.
You don't, like, scroll TikTok?
No.
Really? Do you have a TikTok?
I got it just for this while we're promoting this season. So I've had it for about 2 weeks.
You're gonna get addicted.
Probably.
It's very addicting.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
I wouldn't have a career if it wasn't for TikTok, so
I don't know, you could be an artist.
yeah, clearly.
I like it's kind of like a goldy burnt orange.
Yeah, it's whatever's left in here because
Yeah.
we don't have, like, a lot of color, but we've been really, like so loud. There was like, a million of those by my house.
You think everything's okay?
I also have, like, those little tents that pop up. I have so many life straws. You should invest in some life straws.
Oh, are you part owner?
Yeah. No, I wish I was. I should. I don't know how much money they're worth because who besides people who are, like, camping and afraid of the world ending are buying them.
A lot of people, I think.
Really?
I think a lot of people
Life
are afraid.
Straw. This episode is brought to you by Life Straw. It works great. Actually, never had to use it,
What about
but
a life
hopefully it
alert?
does. Not sponsored by Life. My grandma used to have that.
So did mine.
Really? Like, around their neck?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it
it's kind of adorable.
served its purpose.
It did. We'll probably have to get one day too.
Yeah, me
Do
a lot
you
sooner than you.
if you could choose to live forever, would you?
It's a fair question.
Like, you're healthy, you're in your prime, you just
Yeah,
have to live forever.
sure. If I'm still with it, sure.
Yeah, just not if you're old and decrepit.
It's not fair to everyone else. You know?
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah. As long as my kids also,
Yeah.
I want us all to be, like, 20 forever.
So Georgia of you.
Oh, yeah. You're so young. The young person looks so much like you.
The little, yeah.
It's crazy because you have, like, the same eyes or something.
Her name's Nikki. I was gonna say Little Nicky, which is the Adam Sandler movie from like forever ago.
Yet, I haven't seen that
Her
one.
name's just Nikki, and she's lovely.
Do you work with her a lot or just
No, because we play the same character, so it'd be hard to be in the scene together.
Hmm. What you
But
made
sometimes they've talked about doing like I don't know, Georgia thinking about her past, and we could like see each other in the mirror or something artsy.
You should do that.
Yeah, stay
You
tuned for
should
our artsy season because we know I would bring a lot to the
I
table.
love that your white has, like, little, like
Texture,
why'd you add the white?
because we're still going.
Yours got so much worse.
I don't know what to
You should
keep
have given
doing.
up. Mine's getting worse, yours is getting worse. We should just end it here while there's still this table has so much on it
Can't
now.
mess with
I'm
perfection.
stuck to the table. Yeah, I think mine's done. I'm gonna call it
Looks really nice.
time of death, 128.
What do you think?
Yeah, yours really is time of death, 128. That is, like, surprisingly awful,
Yeah.
but it's good. I'm glad you're good at
No.
acting.
Thank you so much.
You're
I'll stay in my lane.
Yeah, your outfit's super cute.
Thank
Who's
you.
it by?
I think it says Falconeri.
Yeah, I've never
Is
heard
that
of
a brand?
but maybe.
It is now.
I've never heard of it, but it's adorable. You're a very cute person,
Thank you.
and I like your makeup.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming today. Have so much fun, doing so much press.
Thank you.
How many more you have today?
Just 2.
It's a lot. I hope you have fun there.
Thank you.
Georgia.
I look forward to seeing the real final product.
I'm sad I never got your accent, though.
Maybe on the way out.
Maybe. I can't wait to just switch it and just start using it. Bring it to LA.
Yeah.
Make your kid have one.
Catchy.
Yeah. Maybe try like a British accent. Cute too.
Hard.
Well, have fun today, Georgia.
Thank you.
What's your real name?
Brianne.
Brianne.
Yeah.
Have fun today, Brianne.
Thanks, Bobbi.
You look more like a Georgia to me.
Okay.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna leave you there.
Thank you so much. I just need a towel.
Yeah, no, you're stuck. This episode of the Really Good Podcast is brought to you by Booking.com.
Yeah.
Booking.com is your go-to travel site with one of the world's biggest selections of places to stay, from luxury hotels to quirky cabins to kid-friendly vacation homes. Booking.com has the ideal summer stay for absolutely everyone, even people like me who travel with toddlers who have a very strict nap schedule. I love that Booking.com helps you find exactly what you're looking for, which in my case is a place with blackout curtains for my kids and my midday nap. If my family can find the perfect stay, truly anyone can find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com. Booking.
Yeah.
Book today on the site or in the app.